Drakeo's family and friends were left heartbroken after his tragic passing, as were the wider hip-hop community. The godfather of LA rap Snoop Dogg mourned the city's loss and described leaving the festival grounds as soon as he heard what had happened to Drakeo, choosing not to perform. Tory Lanez would come out to say that there will never be another artist like Drakeo, and Drake would remember how Drakeo had always lifted up his spirit with his energy. Drakeo's brother Ralphie would share an eerie story of his own, saying only 2 days ago, Drakeo had rapped a lyric about God saving a bed for him because he's coming soon. Meanwhile, despite being upset, many of Drakeo's fans over on Reddit's Cali Banging were hardly surprised at his passing, with one commenter saying that Drakeo had been manifesting his own death with his own behaviour ever since he'd gotten out of jail, suggesting that drug use, ego and untreated PTSD, combined with a never-ending tendency to provoke his ops, and keeping nothing but yes men around him, ultimately meant that Drakeo's death was inevitable. But while Drakeo's friends and fans were mourning, looking for answers, Drakeo's ops would naturally be celebrating on social media. Many were turning his provocative lyrics and catchphrases against him, posting pictures of Drakeo with captions like, "He's never coming back and that's that," as well as mocking members of the Stink team for running off on Drakeo and not shooting back. Of course, Drakeo's top op Munchie B tweeted for Drakeo to rest in piss, later posing on Instagram with a knife, mocking Drakeo for being stabbed in the neck.
Stabbed him in the neck, you wanna take it, dear?
And Munchie B would go on to remix Drakeo's Ingleweird, combining his diss song with footage of Drakeo dying, and going on to put up a story pointing out that both Drakeo and Nipsey Hussle both spoke on his name in a disrespectful manner and both died slowly. It's no wonder that Munchie B was happy about Drakeo's passing, considering his close friendship with Red Bull, and just how disrespectful Drakeo had been to Munchie in some of his songs. Sadly for Drakeo, the man who famously rapped that fights don't matter would end up outnumbered and unarmed in a fight that would ultimately take his life. It's a sad ending that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. And while fans all over LA and the world mourn the loss of an incredible artist, that sadness would pale in comparison to what Drakeo's family were going through at the time. Drakeo's mother vowed to sue Live Nation, citing negligence from the venue and lax security measures from staff, explaining in an interview with Rolling Stone that a large number of people arrived at the venue at the same time as YG, whilst Drakeo and Ralphie were rolling with a very small crew. She said that 40 to 60 people jumped the Stink team in a matter of seconds, leaving Ralphie overwhelmed and unable to protect Drakeo, who was left stabbed, ultimately concluding that while it was the killer that had the ill intention to take Drakeo's life, Drakeo's mother believes that the festival organisers should bear some responsibility for what happened backstage at their event, suggesting that she was pushing ahead with a lawsuit against Live Nation. Live Nation may very well bear some of the blame regarding the circumstances that caused Drakeo to lose his life that day, but ultimately the true responsibility lies with the killer who swung the knife and inflicted a fatal blow on Drakeo's neck during that fight. Following the announcement of Drakeo's death, the police apparently had 0 suspects, but that doesn't mean that the streets weren't talking, as Drakeo and Stink Team affiliate K7 would go live to the world saying that he believed that YG and his crew were responsible for Drakeo's death and blaming his security for providing the murder weapon.
I'm speaking facts, bro. YG a real life bitch. Bro, I'm so mad, bro. My mama, bro. YG did some hoe shit, bro. And if I see Cuz, I'ma slap the shit out. We fighting big ass security. You got those security guards fight. Come on, bro. That shit ain't cool, bro. On my mama, bro. They got the big ass ball security guard snuck in knives, all type of weird shit. Let them come 70 thick, but only told us we only can bring 15 people, bro. That don't make no sense, bro. You only told us we can bring 15 people, but let them bring 100 people, bro. YG can't perform in LA no more, bro. Hey, bro, YG a real bitch, cuz. He knew Drakeo was gonna take his spot, cuz really set the whole shit up, bro. This shit was a setup from the start, bro. Bro, these ready for war, bro. YG can't perform in LA no more. So, you know what I'm saying? As soon as he came, it went bad, basically. Like, know what they was doing, bro.
Ultimately, at this time, it's unclear exactly who was responsible for Drakeo the Ruler's murder. His death was a huge loss for the LA music scene. His unique style and outspoken personality made him one of the most impactful artists to come out of the city over the last decade. But the real truth is that Drakeo was moving reckless and risking his life with his zero fucks given attitude to the LA gang scene. He maintained his innocence for around 3 years during the Red Bull case, fighting the death penalty in earnest, an innocent man being persecuted for his associations and mere friendships with the real killer. The fans rallied behind Drakeo, and ultimately, after a long wait, justice prevailed. Which in a way makes it so much more disappointing that after beating that case, he would come out and act so recklessly, using his music to prod and mock the surviving friends of the murdered man. Drakeo was competitive to a fault. It seems that he was unable to let anybody else in his city shine because he was just too focused on beefing his ops to the bitter end. And when Drakeo decided to wage war on the entire city of Inglewood, it was really hard to see any outcome other than him getting hurt or killed. Drakeo sounded invincible when he rapped, but the reality is, anybody can get caught slipping if they let their guard down. And in the case of Drakeo the Ruler, when that day came, he went out fighting and standing on everything he said, going down as a legend of the rap game who truly lived and died by every word he said on the beat. Rest in peace, Drakeo the Ruler, and I hope you enjoyed that video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to Cormac for helping me put this video together. Shout out to my editor, Camille. Gang, Trap Lord team, we're out here, baby. Make sure that you subscribe to the second channel, Trap More Ross. Make sure you subscribe to my third channel, my Clips channel, Trap Lord Clips. And thank you to all the patrons for supporting me on this channel. Until next time, peace.